So I'm out here in the Wayne National Forest in the Marietta district. We're only about 5 miles or so from the town of Marietta. So you can probably hear in the background, there's a highway that runs right in front of this campground. There's some traffic right now, but I think once it gets a little later, it's gonna die off. It's 5 o'clock, so there's rush hour coming in and out of town, I'm sure. But this is a pretty sweet little campsite right along the Muskingum River. It's a nice little winter scene out here. I like solitude, so wintertime is the best time for that. There's not too many other people out camping this time of year, that is for sure. Juniper's just exploring a little bit. Since nobody's here, I've got her off the leash. She'll be fine. She's not going anywhere. And this is just a tiny little loop here. It's 4 campsites. Little turnaround over there. We've got some pit toilets and trash. Picnic table, fire ring, a lantern post. So not bad for 10 bucks. And then also right up the road, there's a covered bridge less than a mile from here, maybe even half a mile. And I'm excited to check that out too. Now right now, I am purposely letting myself get chilled. My feet are pretty cold. I'm just wearing a t-shirt under this puffy coat, which I'm relatively warm, but my feet are cold. I'm a little chilled. I'm definitely hungry. I'm purposely making myself cold so that I can appreciate the heat from the diesel heater even more. So that's what we're up to. Juniper is having a blast over there. It'll be a quick and easy overnight tonight. Nice little test for the diesel heater. Covered bridge tomorrow. I'm feeling pretty good, except I need some hot coffee, and I'm also gonna heat up some chili and have that for dinner. So we're gonna do that next. Juniper, where are you? Come here. Good girl. Getting out of trouble. Gonna have a wet dog tonight. Okay. So I've got the diesel heater hooked up. It only took maybe 5 minutes, but I'm going to keep it down here on the ground for a couple of reasons. Mainly because the pump is a little bit loud and the ticking kind of bothers me. I think I would get used to it, but I just want to try doing it out here on the ground. I've got it tucked underneath the corner of the camper on some scrap pieces of 2x4 that I had, just to get it up off the ground a little bit. The exhaust is getting a little bit wet. The rest of it is staying fairly well protected from the snow and the precipitation, so even if it gets a little wet, I'm not too worried about it. And the hot air hose conveniently runs right up here in between the step up over the fender, and I've got it tied into my board over here, so we're all set. And that's what it looks like from the inside. I still have to plug it into the power right there, and this will be a pretty good test for the heater, my first test with the diesel heater. I'll keep track of the temperatures as the night progresses and let you know. This is a super easy, nice hot meal. And for the record, Wendy's chili in a can is a lot different than the stuff you get at the restaurant. It's a whole different category, up a notch in quality. It's actually really good. Human dog food. Go ahead, Juniper, you can have that. It never fails. I always spill something. Hot pepper cheese. It's pretty good. That's really good. I cut up a few pieces for the chili. Sun is really going down fast. What time is it? Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. You can't tell on the camera, but it's getting dark fast. All the cars have their headlights on, and after we eat, I think it's going to be a good time to clean up, get settled in the camper, and fire up the diesel heater. See how that goes. And I'm so excited to eat this chili. I have some tortilla chips, bite-sized ones that are getting stale. They're a little bit of leftovers, and they'll be perfect in the chili with some of that cheese. Man, and I am hungry. This is going to be good. Snow is starting to fall again. Alright, a few corn chips. Hot pepper cheese going in. Hot. Perfect. This is amazing. The heat is just pumping in here. I've got that thing set on level 3 out of 10. It's already up to 63 degrees in here. I've been hanging out in here for about an hour, but it's comfortable. I'm in my t-shirt, warming up my feet. I've got my socks drying over here on the jackery. Juniper is comfortable. And I'm really, really pleased. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up turning the heat down once the ambient temperature in here warms up and it gets saturated with warm air in here. It's going to be a comfortable night of sleep out here in this wintry conditions. I think this is awesome. Okay, it's almost 8 o'clock and we've been hanging out in the camper for almost a little over 2 hours, I'd say. And the temperature is settled in at 70 degrees right now, and that's on level 2. And I'm about to turn it down to level 1. That should just maintain us through the night very comfortably, I would imagine. And I can't get over how good it feels in here. I mean, the heat's never been this nice, even with the electric heater that comes with the camper. The diesel heater is way far superior. It's just delivering a constant dry heat, steady, and yeah, I mean, it's just ultra cozy. I opened the door a little while ago and it's just wet and nasty outside and cold. It's that bone chilling, wet cold outside. And I've never been this comfortable in here. I don't think ever. So this is a big time win. The insert that I created for the window over here, that's been working amazingly. The insulation is warm on the inside. There's no drafts coming in around any of the edges. I don't know what else to say other than I love it when a plan comes together. This has been a long time coming and it's opening up so many opportunities. It's actually a little too warm outside right now. It's about 30 degrees, maybe 29 at this point, and it needs to be colder. I want to take this out when it's 14 degrees outside, or 5, or 0 again. The one viral video that I have on my channel, it's got over 1.4 million views now, and I was camping in 0 degrees with the electric heater and a generator. So many comments said, you need a diesel heater. Well, now I have one, and now I know why you recommended it. This is a joy right now. It's fun. So, you know, a lot of people have asked me why I do this and what do I get out of camping in these random places and what's so fun about it. I don't know. I just think it's fun. I like the idea of being mobile and being able to have a comfortable place to sleep. A lot of people have criticized this as not actual camping. Well, duh, it's not camping in a tent. It's RV camping. And it's a little more rustic than your huge RV with a bathroom and a full kitchen and all that stuff. I had a giant RV at one time. It was like pulling around a house. My truck got 7 miles a gallon, if I was lucky, pulling that thing around. It was a pain pulling into gas stations, navigating roads. Forget about forest roads and dirt roads. In this rig, I am much more agile and I can camp in so many more places. And I have some creature comforts in here, which is the whole point of it. That's the whole point of having an RV. But the biggest downfall of this camper has been the furnace, because it runs on electricity and it's not even a very good furnace. The diesel heater is killing. Just killing. I'm sitting here in my t-shirts. I could put on some shorts if I could hang out in here in my underwear if I wanted to. So now I'm just gonna kick back and crack open a cold beer, chill out. I've got some beers on the fender of the camper right now, getting cold. Two IPAs are out there waiting for me, so I'm going to get into those and watch a movie that I downloaded from Amazon Prime and just get a good night's sleep in here in this cozy warmness on a wintry day, the first winter weather of this season. So don't go anywhere. I'll see you in the morning, and I got more stuff to show you tomorrow. So have a good night. Okay, let's see how much fuel we have left. Just a little less than half a tank. Maybe a third of a tank left. I'm kind of blown away right now. Juniper, come here. We're gonna go check out that covered bridge now. Oh, the coffee's so good. I definitely love coffee a little too much. Not gonna lie. the snow coming down, this feels like I'm walking around in a Hallmark Christmas card. It's beautiful. And I'm also noticing as I'm speaking in this bridge, it's got some really nice acoustics, which kind of gives me an idea. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. So I downloaded the new David Gilmour album, and I have this very small but mighty Marshall Bluetooth speaker, and I'm gonna point this upwards towards the ceiling, sit in my chair with my coffee, and listen to this record in this covered bridge that I have to myself today. If somebody does show up, I'll shut it down and I won't disturb them, and I'll just go on my way. But for now, I'm just gonna enjoy this moment. Sit with Juniper, watch the snow fly, and listen to some music and these awesome acoustics. Experiences like this are the reason why I do this. Time to listen to some tunes. That was truly a religious experience at that covered bridge. What an awesome time I had on this little trip, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for sticking around and watching until the end. Of course, like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Check out Patreon for behind the scenes footage, bloopers, GPS data, and lots of fun stuff there. You'll help support the channel as well. Wow. Great way to kick off the winter season this year, and I hope you'll stick with me because there's lots more coming. Take care, everybody. Be good to each other. I'll see you again nowhere soon.